Question 76. Question 76 asks that which one of the following is correct match? Correct matching or for plant, habit and forest type where it normally occurs. So now by seeing all options it is found that Saccharum is the plant which is a type of grass and it is found in forest. So option B. Question 77. Question 77 asks that detritus food chain starts from detritus food chain, that is DFC. So it start from dead organic matter, and this dead organic matter is acted upon by decomposers, which in turn eaten by detrivores, consumers, which are eaten by top kernel. Detrivores, consumers like earthworm and termites, and that is in turn eaten by top consumers. So this starts with the dead organic matter. So option A is the correct answer. Question 78. Question 78 asks that cycling of elements in an ecosystem is called. Cycling of elements in an ecosystem is called biogeochemical cycle. Called a biogeochemical cycle. So option C become correct answer. Question 79. Question 79 asks that global water cycle involves global water cycle involves. Now global water cycle, it consists of evaporation and precipitation of water. All parts of the hydrosphere, that is ocean, lake, river, pond, moist soil, lost water through the evaporation. So global water cycle involve option D, that is evaporation of water from water bodies like ocean, lake, river, pond and moist soil. So D become the correct answer. Question 80. Question 80 asks that a high density of elephant population in an area can result in. Now there is a high density of elephant. Now if there is only elephant, then there can be a competition, and you know that competition is of two type, that is intra-specific and inter-specific. Now intraspecific, that is a within a species, and interspecific means between two different species. Now in this is of for small time, that is acute, and interspecific competition is responsible for organic evolution. Now here we are talking about high density of element and only elephant, so it is a element population, means the competition can occur within a population. So it is a result in option A, that is intra specific competition. So A is the correct answer. Question 81. Question 81 asks that in decomposition, detritivores break down detritus into smaller particles. So when detritivores break down detritus into smaller particles, this process is known as fragmentation. Now these detritivores which carry out this process are nothing but earthworm and termites. So C is the correct answer. Question 82. Question 82 asks that branch of botany which deal with distribution of plants on earth surface. So when we talk about this, so the branch which is dealing with the distribution of plant earth, that is nothing but known as phytogeography. Why? Because this phytogeography is made up of two terms, and these two terms are phyton and geography. Now phyton means plant and geography is dealing with the plant distribution. So that become the correct answer, that is option C. Question 83. Question 83 asks that the statements are given, it has the ability to concentrate its urine. And statement 2, it provide water requirement for its internal fat oxidation. This concentration of urine provide water for internal fat oxidation, and it is present in American desert. So obviously these characteristics are completely correct for the kangaroo rat. So option C become the correct answer. Question 84. Question 84 asks that average concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere is. So you know that average concentration of CO2 in atmosphere is 0.03%. That is near about 360 parts per million. Now in option they have given 300 parts per million, which is the most appropriate option according to this. So C become the correct answer. Question 85. Question 85 asks that which of the following is an artificial ecosystem? Artificial ecosystem means man-made ecosystem. And out of the given option, if you see option A is given as a rice field. So yes, rice is agronomic ecosystem, so it is made by the humans, so it is a artificial ecosystem. Option B is given by forest, so forest is natural ecosystem, so it cannot be artificial. Option C is given as a grassland, so grassland is also a natural ecosystem, so that cannot be the answer. Option D is given as lake, so that is also natural ecosystem, so it cannot be the answer. So rice field is agricultural field or agriculture ecosystem, so A become the correct answer, which is a man-made ecosystem. Question 86. Question 86 asks that humus is important for plant growth because humus is important for plant growth because option A. First we should understand some of the things with respect to humus. Now if we talk about humus, it is a total organic matter in the soil. It is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Humus is formed by decay and decomposition of dead plants and animal matter. So the humus soil is base soil as it has high water holding capacity, it has high porosity and high organic content. So if we talk according to this, option A is given as it is partially decomposed. No, it is not partially decomposed. Option B is given as it is derived from leaves. Not is directly from derived from, it is derived from the dead parts. Option C, it is rich in nutrient and increase the water holding capacity of soil. Yes. And option D, it is made up of dead organic matter. Yes, it is made up of dead organic matter, but it is not mainly made up of dead organic matter, it is made up of decayed organic matter. So C is the most appropriate and correct answer. Question 87. Question 87 asks that alpine plants which are commonly found at top of mountains. They show now the alpine plants, they are commonly found at top of mountains because they cannot absorb water due to ice formation, and this type of plant are nothing but xerophyte plants, so they show xerophytism. So A is the correct answer. Next is question 88. Question 88 asks that which of the following communities is more vulnerable to invasion by outside animals and plants. So out of this option, obviously more growing and more nutrient rich areas are more vulnerable to invasion by the outside animal plant. So according to this, tropical evergreen forests are best for a survival. So B is the correct answer. Question 89. It asks that in food web, hyenas and vultures are. Actually, these are a type of scavengers. So again, this is also fact-based question. So C is correct answer. Question 90. Question 90 asks that light intensity can be measured by. So again, it is also fact-based question. Light intensity is measured by lux photometer. So option B is correct answer.